Hi, my name is Ariana Yadira Sanchez Palacios. I'm studying medicine at the Universidad Anáhuac, Oaxaca. I just finished my second semester. The reason that I'm doing this video is because I have to do an analysis for the language centers of my university, and more specific for my online language course, RIM 5. First of all, I really like this topic. In fact, it seems curious to me because a few weeks ago I had to do an essay about communication. And I consider that all the points and all the ideas that she said are very important. Only sometimes we are aware of how we carry our relationships. That is why it's so important to learn better ways to communicate and, of course, to know what we don't have to do in that moment. For example, one of the points that she mentioned in the video is not be multitask. And what does that mean? Well, we must be together and have our full attention in the conversation. We shouldn't and we can't do many things at the same time. Something extremely common nowadays is distracting ourselves with the cell phones. Personally, I see it as something very unusual because the other person is dedicating time to you and trust to you so that you don't have to gesture of listening. That brings us to the next point. Learn to listen. We don't realize that the communication is of two, a mirror and a receiver. So generally we only assume the position of the mirror, which refers generally as a feeling of power or I don't know, a feeling of control. And of course, I'm not saying that we will have to keep quiet and not express what we think. It's just that it should be a mutual practice, so learn to lend attention and learn to listen. Another of the tips that Celeste gives us is not be condescending or repetitive. By expressing the same idea over and over again, a borrowed speed is generated. I definitely stay with the tips like asking questions that don't have such a simple answer and help to continue with the thread of conversation. It happened to me that when I meet someone, I ask the basic questions and then it doesn't flow as it should be. So now I will take this into account. Also, I like the advice to not compare ourselves with that they tell us. I find it most unpleasant the fact that I don't know if you say that you had a bad day and want to talk about that, the other people start to comment that they too, and far from being out of empathy, it's only because of their selfness and because they want attention of them. I think I get with that. It made me reflect about is obviously that I fail many times speaking and listening, but it doesn't mean that I can change. It's so nice to create communication and connection ties with other people, regardless of the medium. But there are so details that everybody should take into account to improve. Teacher, thanks for your time to watch this video and thanks for sharing this content with us. I wait for your answer and I hope you have a nice day.